Okay, so this is Juliana Ericson, and I was thinking, we have these new class in business tools happening, and I'm not really sure why I want them, how they're going to help me, especially my new builders and even my experienced builders. So I'm not sure what is the best way to use them, but I found someone who can tell us. So,
So hey, I'm Dana Moore, and this is Ginna, and we are the co-creators of Live Naturally Tools. We're all at Business Boutique this weekend hanging out.
Yes, and Juliana brought us an amazing smoothie yesterday. We were hungry in the morning.
Seriously.
She brought us some goodies to
doTERRA culture. It's
yes,
the best.
It is the best. We're like we found our doTERRA sisters and we're sticking together.
Yeah. So a couple years ago, Ginna and I were in Diamond Club, and we were just really struggling to find tools that fit our teaching style, that were simple, that were effective, that were in stock. There was just so many things that we were struggling with. This was about 3 years ago. And we had this idea, like, why don't we create tools that we like, that would be really simple, that would flow, that anyone could really feel empowered to teach a class through. And so that's kind of how Live Naturally started, just as this really weird idea of like, do we even want to take that on? But you know, two heads are better than one. We partnered up and decided to create a handout that would really help people to teach an effective class, a short class, a simple class, and that's where Live Naturally was kind of birthed, and it's developed to quite a cool system since then. But
yeah, we love being able to provide something that is intuitive, that for someone that's just getting started can get their hands on these materials and feel like it's really professional, but also really simple to follow. And so that's what we've tried to do from the very beginning stage of introducing people to oils. We have things for introducing, like our beginner's guide is a great little booklet to give to people who are interested in oils. We also have other things for helping you within your business or within your oil use. We have nice labels, because I don't know about you, but I love to be able to make my oils and label them really simply and cutely. And so just other little things to help you with if you make and take classes, or so it has expanded to hopefully be something that is a one-stop shop for you. And Dana and we're like you. We're building doTERRA businesses. We're wellness advocates who are very much still out in the field teaching and educating, talking to people about the business. And so it's fun for us to be able to create the tools that we want to use. And we love to be able to get feedback from you. We love to know what will help to make your journey with doTERRA easier. And so we have our Facebook group, Live Naturally System, that we interact a lot and hear from you, and we a lot of times make changes based on what your feedback is, and we love to do that. It's really fun.
So I have a couple of questions.
Yeah, great.
One is, I think there have been some past kit membership and business tools. There's so many kits that I think is confusing, and it was hard to present that many.
Yes.
I think it was overwhelming.
Yes.
So how does your new tell us about how many kits and how you're presenting them?
Great.
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay, so we have shortened significantly how many kits are in our class guides. We have 4 kits only in our bigger class 8-page handout, and then we also have in a tear pad that just has 3 kits in it. Reason being is that people, when they're educated about oils, when they look at a whole bunch of kits, they're overwhelmed, and we want to simplify that process for them. We want to very clearly lay out a few options, what we would consider the best options for someone who's starting up. Obviously there are other options, so if there isn't a kit there that suits their needs, you can definitely talk with them about other options. And we have a sheet with all of the kits on it in our download section. On our website, Live Naturally Tools, we have a whole download section where you can access free materials, and one of them is all of the kits in the same design, and so you can just laminate that, have it in your bag. Don't bring it out at classes, but you have it there as an option, but it makes the decision process for people much more simple.
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
A lot of people, especially new builders, have trouble with the closing, and I'm not sure that there was enough support in the past membership Okay, could tell us about how you're addressing that help for the builders.
Yeah, so we have an ebook that we provide that helps launch a new builder. But when we train someone to close, again, just having the simpler kit options is actually going to bring them greater success in closing, because less is more. And so we don't want to talk a lot. We want to say, based on the oils that you saw, based on the things you want more of in your life and less of in your life, these are the most popular kits. Pick the one that suits your needs and fill out this form. And then in our handout, we have a very simple enrollment form that makes it feel like you're signing up to buy essential oils and not closing on a house or giving your child away for adoption. And so, because that's a little bit intimidating, that form with like so much fine print, just like, I was kind of like, wait, what? And so it just actually causes the buyer to feel really comfortable. And if you're confident and if you've served them well, if you taught a great class, if you have a level of certainty that they need essential oils in your class, all you have to say is pick your kit, fill out the form, the rest is done. There's really no magic close at all. The only thing that can screw up your close is if you are insecure and if you talk too much and you give them too many choices.
Yep.
That will ruin your close. Other than that, just smile, point, hand them a pen, and they will get what they want. And because all of our products are great and the oils sell themselves, you can be super confident about that. And we find closing to be, I forget that it's even an issue, because it's just like, I don't even think about it. I don't let it even be in my mind that it could be a struggle. It's just like, now you're gonna buy oils, and they do. They absolutely do. And your businesses will grow, and you have this, you're changing lives, it's not just, we're not just making money, we're changing lives. So it's awesome.
Wow, that's wonderful. Okay, I have one last question. How long is this class targeted to be? The last one, I know we've been talking 45 to 60 minutes, but some of the handouts, it was almost impossible for people to get them done in that length of time.
Yep.
So do you have an idea of how long your class should be?
Yeah, we definitely want, our goal is always 45 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes max. And within our handout, we have the top 10 oils that are going to be in the home essential kits and no other oils. And we would just encourage you to not even go through in detail all 10, maybe stick to 5 to 8 that you're actually kind of going through. You can slip in little bits about the others, but don't get into other oils that aren't those main ones, because those are the foundational ones that we want everyone to get going with. Those oils. There's other oils obviously that are amazing, and they're going to get them eventually, but to start with, keep it to the main 10 that they're going to be grabbing, that we're grabbing all the time. So that is one way to keep your class much simpler. And we do have a class script now in our download section, so you can read through it and see how do you practically get through this material in that amount of time, because less is more in classes. You want to always be scaling back, simplifying, so that people don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah, the script lays out in the beginning, this should take you 1 minute, this part should take you 3 minutes, so you can practice it and time yourself, and you can get really good at a concise class. And the longer you talk, the less effective your close will be. So you have to just practice and stick to the script. It's a challenge for me too. I still practice and make sure I'm sticking to the script and not going off on tangents and trying to verbally dump everything I've ever learned about essential oils into 1 hour, because this isn't your only chance to teach. Once they enroll, they're in your community groups, and you're gonna meet with them, and they're on an oil journey, right? So you just have to open the door. This is just the first door. Very simple.
And the email is
for getting in touch with us and things. So if you have any suggestions, ideas, you can email support@livenaturallytools.com. But the best way for Ginna and I to connect, and you can get us directly, is through our Facebook page, that Live Naturally System. And Live Naturally System is open to anyone who uses our tools, not just our team or anything like that. We do videos, we do tips, tricks. There's loads of just fun value and content. You can pick up little nuggets of information. We'll let you know if something's back in stock, or we have a new product come out, or we have new holiday labels, that kind of thing. We'll let you know on our Facebook group. But you can message us right in there, comment.
Yep.
So the idea is that Live Naturally, they're calling it a system, which means it's not just a class. They've spent all this time researching how to do a class. Like, we do all this stuff with doTERRA in our business, but how much focus should we be doing on classes? They've done the work on it, okay? So that's just cool. So it's not just a handout, it's a whole system. Facebooks and all this other tools. So Live Naturally system, check it out, see what you think, go to their Facebook page, and what do you?
And the web.
Yeah, that's true. We do have membership overviews too, so that once they enroll, we have a very simple, clean, easy tool to take them to the next step, getting them on that LRP or just making them feel confident using their oils. Really is the main goal, right? And then we have business consults that again are very, very simple to help them understand the comp plan without confusion, which, you know, that's a process as well. But we like to just train to keep it really basic and really simple because, again, this is a journey, you know, so we're not looking to have one tool that tells every single piece of information right at the get-go, which none of us understood, if we're honest. Like, none of us really got it the first time, right? And so we're walking people through the process, but our tools are, you know, clean, beautiful, they flow well, and you're gonna feel a ton of confidence in building this business, you know, using the Live Naturally system.
Yep. And you can find all of them on livenaturallytools.com. So that's our website, and that has our downloads or free download section that we talked about as well. That's livenaturallytools.com, and then the Facebook group is Live Naturally System, where you can get in touch with us.
All right, thank you so much. So this is so awesome. Anyway, any questions, contact them, and thanks. Bye.
Thanks guys.